Well, hello there. This is just maybe a chill stream. It's been a while since I've played Minecraft in this server. Oh yeah. Right now I'm just don't feel that well. For some reason. I don't know why. It just happens. Time to time. Hmm. Oh, there you go. Don't mind the background noises, it's just dogs. Okay. Hmm. There we go. It's loading up. I don't know if let's see. What is new today in the server? The same as much. Set up the pouch. 2, 3, 4. No. That might be it. Oh. Let's see. Everything's loading up, I guess. Or did they remove Town Fly? Oh, it's still loading up, I guess. I don't know what's new. Ah, yes. As expected. Happens from time to time. Okay. Alright. Let's open. Fly. Yep, it's active still. Okay. I still have those. Let's lower the volume because I will be playing some videos while I'm also playing the game. Let's see. Window capture. Should it be like... Oh, what the fuck? Not again. The heck's happening with the server? Keeps on kicking me out. Okay. I don't need to... maximize that. Should that look good to watch? Maybe. I don't know. It's only capturing the window. There we go. I'm not playing any songs. Today's just gonna be chilling. You better not kick me out again. Alright.
America is on fire, the Middle East is at war, Russia and Ukraine are fighting, and we're talking about the most important thing. Logan Paul is investigated by the FBI.
Yeah, Logan Paul is always with the garbage shit.
He will be in jail very soon. No one saw this coming. This is something that everyone came together to be happy about. This guy is basically the internet's least exciting person.
Alright.
Possibly the most insufferable man.
Okay.
I don't think he's evil. I just think he's kind of annoying as balls. So the FBI is looking into this guy.
Yeah, let's lower that a little bit more to maybe 1%.
Poor Pegasus dropped the video about this guy.
There we go.
Lock in, boys and girls. We got a retard to laugh at, and I love laughing at retards. Subscribe if you believe in laughing at retards. It's what we do here every day. 2 videos a day, laughing at retards, not tired of winning. All right, let's see what we got.
Logan Paul is now being investigated by the FBI.
Let's go! I love that sentence. That's easily one of my favorite sentences I've ever seen. After reciprocal tariffs, it's easily my favorite sentence. All 7 swing states, Logan Paul investigated by the FBI. Yes. Yes! Oh,
That's just funny.
Justice nut. I don't know if you're aware. I firmly believe in the holy doctrine of fuck around, find out. And bro's finding out because he did fuck around.
Turns out he's been trying to pretend that he doesn't know what's going on.
Wait, what?
And his lawyer is coming up with possibly the worst arguments humanly possible.
You know, whatever this shit... You know, whatever this garbage shit Logan Paul is doing is just... reminding me of that one episode in South Park. Talking about... what do you call this? A Chewbacca case? Defense? Chewbacca defense? I guess that's what it's called. Oh, spout a lot of bullshit till the jury. It's kind of feel bad for you, and then, you know, I don't know. That's what I thought.
I love retards getting fucked over. It makes me happy.
Makes me happy too.
Apparently CoffeeZilla is also friendly with the government, and the SEC is thanking him for reporting these people.
Okay.
Oh god, dude. Can you imagine being a crypto scammer and you know that the SEC is in direct contact with CoffeeZilla?
You know what I really want to see?
I
A
love
bunch of
that
those
so much.
crypto scammers getting
Is it just me or is more shit happening under the
investigated
Trump
by
administration?
them.
Are they a lot more into like this whole
All of them.
arresting assholes kind of situation? I don't know if this is like a new thing, but I am all for it.
Now, quick recap for people who don't follow the story.
Let's
a while
go.
back, CoffeeZilla exposed Logan Paul
Right.
for his crypto scans
True.
with a very popular YouTube series.
True.
And
It
Logan
was such a popular YouTube series that not only did it launch CoffeeZilla into the stratosphere popularity-wise, but bro went on Joe Rogan after that.
Lol.
They invited him on Joe Rogan for his Logan Paul series. Thanks to Logan Paul, CoffeeZilla is now a actual universally acclaimed household name
Logan Paul did the logical thing and, you know, instead of just paying back the victims from CryptoZoo,
Which I'm pretty sure he still didn't do.
the people who
Yeah.
actually scammed, he decided to sue CoffeeZilla for defamation.
Which is the
He'll
most
never
wild
do
thing
that.
ever.
He'll never pay all of them
If
back.
you are exposed for doing a giant scam, you do not sue the guy that exposed you for defamation because he's gonna just have to prove that he's right in court. Like, do you realize how retarded this is? Like, the funny thing is, he would have probably gotten away with this if he wouldn't have actually gone the extra step and sued the guy. Like, imagine how ridiculous this is. Imagine being imagine
Very ridiculous
I
indeed.
say Hassan Piker went to a brothel in Germany that sex trafficked children, and Hassan
Yeah.
tries to sue me for defamation, only for me to prove that he did in fact go to a brothel in Germany where they sex traffic children. Like, can you imagine how retarded you have to be to sue someone for defamation when that guy is exposing you for being a giant fraud?
Insisting that he is not a scammer. Okay, so since then,
All right,
Logan
so if you actually want full, I actually read this original court case. So if you want the actual full context, he did not sue CoffeeZilla for defamation for calling him a scammer.
Okay.
He actually sued CoffeeZilla because CoffeeZilla ruined his reputation. All right, this is very important nuance.
You already
okay? This is
ruined your
how
reputation
seriously
yourself.
vile Logan Paul is. CoffeeZilla called him a scammer, and that his fake redemption after the Suicide Forest thing was a fraud. So he sued CoffeeZilla for saying that his redemption is fake. He didn't sue him for defamation for calling him a scammer, because in my opinion, he is a scammer. He's suing him for defamation because you called my redemption arc fake, but my redemption arc was real, and that's defamation. All right? Look how nuanced
Yeah,
and
right.
bullshit this lawsuit is.
Logan Paul's scummy text messages also got leaked.
Bro, they fucking leaked his text message.
Poor guy.
Bro, Fafo
Oh, wait.
happened to a better guy.
Basically showing
Dude,
that
I love random
I don't wanna say
legal
poor
drama
guy.
sometimes. It makes me so happy.
he was not suing CoffeeZilla because he thought he was defamed, but actually because he's a self-proclaimed petty billionaire who just wanted to ruin his life.
Jesus.
Shot, they got him on text messages admitting this.
That's great.
In his text messages, bro, he admitted straight up. Bro,
So
he
dumb.
straight up admitted in his text messages that he's doing it to bully him. Bro, you cannot sue someone for defamation if it becomes clear that you're doing it for malicious reasons. How bad faith could you possibly be? Oh my god, dude, he's gonna get smoked. He is gonna get absolutely smoked.
Paul also admitted that he's suing him just to make his life difficult. And he says Zilla will pay one way or another. I'll make sure of it. Bro, you're a billionaire. Paul responds with a petty billionaire.
I wonder how the jury is
Bro.
gonna react to that one.
No, the jury. Okay, this isn't getting to a jury. All right, I'm just gonna be real with you guys. This is not getting to a jury. This is gonna
Yeah.
be fucking obliterated before it even enters court. Obviously, it's gonna get thrown out. There's no way this is getting to a jury. However, there is no fucking world where he wins.
Yeah,
Obviously,
he'll
you have to
lose.
sue him for damages and lawyers' fees.
You're not like
Because if
Hassan.
actually get your court case thrown
Lol.
out before entering court, and it's so obviously malicious, then CoffeeZilla has the grounds to sue him for damages.
Logan
because
Paul,
CoffeeZilla
you're just a
has
regular
taken
guy who has
lawyers'
money.
fees to fight him so far.
Just looks stupid.
Like, this is crazy. Lunchley Chemicals got to his brain. He's gonna get smoked.
Yeah, all those mold from the moldy cheese got to his head.
Remember when Logan Paul tried to do his whole thing where he like did his whole Black Lives Matter arc? Dude, all
Oof.
of these fucking pathetic grifters are shitbags. Every single one of them.
Paul
Yeah.
says, I want people who wronged me to suffer while I continue
Bro!
getting wins on their grave.
Dude, you can't say I want people that wronged me to suffer and expect to win a defamation case. You are literally.
Alright, it's
proving
been a while. I
malicious
want to check on
intent.
some things.
Oh
being
my
added.
God, what an idiot.
by the owner of the
Noah
server.
Logan is using the word grave after the Japan forest
Oh, right. No,
incident.
no. Because he redeemed himself. Don't forget. Do not forget, he did redeem himself. He had a redemption arc.
Right,
He's a new
what?
and better man.
That brings us to today. Logan Paul filed a motion of confidentiality trying to hide some sort of information that was very
Alright,
valuable
what's
and
new about you guys?
But unfortunately for him, that information has actually come to light now. Shout out to YouTuber Legal Bites for this video, and let's just go over the whole story.
Alright.
Alrighty, subscribe or your kids have to eat lunch late for the rest of their lives.
No, this used to be
So let's
20k.
begin with this video of Logan panicking about worse evidence getting out.
This information, Paul says, should remain confidential
Alright.
because it's too harmful and embarrassing to Paul.
True.
So in other words, forget
Okay.
about those scummy
Bro, I found the clip.
Listen closely.
Stone
One of my biggest
Ranch.
learnings from all of this. And I'm
Editor.
embarrassed that it's taken me 25 years to realize this. It is not enough to be not racist. You have to be anti-racist.
You really sound stupid. Hey there, Joanna. Thanks for,
Look at him. Look at his grifter
well,
grifting around.
being on the stream.
Woo! Grifter alert.
Hey there.
Condemn those who feign superiority because of the color of their
All
skin.
good.
Fucker, you're
Just
suing
good.
people for criticizing you.
Friends, hold friends accountable. Hold your family accountable.
Thanks for the follow,
Hold
by the way.
yourself accountable.
Bro, you are suing someone to bully them in court. Self-admitted suing someone to
Phew.
be a petty billionaire and ruin their life. Bro discovered empathy when Black Lives Matter was the thing to do.
And most importantly,
Right.
we must hold our authorities accountable. Police officers.
Yeah,
Hmm.
that's good. To play that in court, when the SEC investigates him for a crypto scam, when they fucking pull him into court and they're like, "This you, bro,
Thanks for
hold our
asking, though.
authorities accountable," as they find you guilty for fraud.
Politicians,
All right, dude.
policymakers. As Killer Mike said, bully the politicians at the voting booth.
I
Make
just
your
started
loud
it.
voice heard, attend a protest,
I just
speak
started with the
against
stream.
injustice. If you're white,
Let's see,
if
how
you
long
look
was
like
it?
you, use your privilege.
Use it,
Just
bro.
16 minutes or 17
He
minutes.
voted for Trump, by the way.
You are fucking blind.
Just a reminder, this guy doing the
Okay.
grifting speech over here, he voted
Then
for Trump.
chance.
You are delusional and you are part of the problem.
You are part of the problem if you're not using your privilege for other people's justice.
Just,
He is such a fucking snake.
chilling.
Sons of Horus, thanks
Chilling.
for the 5 subs. Look
Only
at this
chilling.
virtue signaling twat.
I can count on 0 hands the amount of times that I have feared for my
Playing
life
games
at
here
a
and
routine
there.
traffic stop.
This moment, just
That has
Minecraft.
never happened. Half of the reason I'm able to get away with some of my hooligan shit I do in my vlogs is because I'm a white kid.
All right, dude.
Okay.
What the fuck is happening, bro? He's really trying so hard. to
Depends.
this wild narrative every single time. What
It's
a
not really
disgusting
something I can
signaling fuck. I'm only showing
say.
you this clip because I want it to become unbelievably clear how despicable this kid, this 30-year-old kid, actually is. All right, this dude does not give a shit about the social problems he is pushing. He is proving again and again that he reported people that commit suicide. He has done multiple crypto scams. In my opinion, they were scams. He sues people to silence them and bully them. Admitted,
It's fine.
right? He's producing apps.
Just that I don't want to say.
Food products for
That's all.
children to grift some money off of them, and he's gonna sit out here on his fucking soapbox, crying and screaming about some random grift that he does not care about. Bro has zero moral compass, trying his absolute best to stand on
Let's
the
see.
corpse of St. George Floyd, all right, to push some shit. Come on, dude.
I'm confident that I do not have to fear for my
9
life should the cops show
vouchers.
up. Acknowledge and weaponize your privilege. I believe we're
I think
going
I'll
to
need to get some more gold or maybe
By
some
scamming as
ores.
many people as I can.
protest today. You can bet your fucking ass I'll be in the front line.
Okay.
What a hero. What a guy.
Knowing all this about America, its racially charged background,
Of course.
its inability to
Of course, there was slavery hundreds of years ago. Obviously, this is still happening.
truly treat humans as equals, even after 244 years since its inception.
Oh,
All right,
Logan
what
Paul,
exactly
shut the
could
fuck
white
up.
people not do? I mean, what could white people do that black people can't do? Is there any example of that? I mean,
alright.
we have other way. Like white people, they can't say the N-word. Black people.
Yeah, I'm
can't
reading
say
your
the N-word.
chats,
Do we have it
Joanna.
around too? Like, dude, what a fucking spineless.
I can see it.
Fuck.
We
Like,
must
at least if he would be legitimate about this, if he would actually be legitimate about this shit, I would
Just,
not be clowning on him this hard. But he's a fake,
healing.
he's a fraud. He doesn't care.
I don't know,
now
chill.
work towards finding
The
the
moment.
solution. And if you are an influencer or
Can you
someone
hear
like a
me?
friend of mine,
I don't know
hope
if you
you're
can
using your
hear me.
platform to continue to spread the message of solidarity and unity.
All right, I believe in solidarity and unity.
I do not have all the answers, but I know.
Yeah, you told us to invest in crypto zoo.
Don't worry, man.
All right, you told us
I can
to
see
invest
you.
in crypto zoo. Obviously, you don't have all the answers.
Oh, we must now reverse engineer the system as a collective.
Right.
We must open our eyes
course.
and realize that there is only one race, and that is the human race.
So then, why were you spending this entire time talking about how white
Customization?
people recognize their privilege?
In the future, I
On
might,
behalf of
but
the
not at the
Guyana Table,
moment.
We must
So,
change. On
what do you
behalf
call
of Ahmaud
this?
Arbery, we must advance.
Discovering,
George Floyd,
Every time.
discovering
others
stuff.
who have been unjustly murdered in this country, we must evolve.
The fake
But
crime.
I will
Yeah, so he is a gigantic
try that in the
grifter,
future.
All right, that's why I wanted to show this to you, because you have to know how bad of a grift this guy actually is doing. I don't know who he paid to write in that script.
Just want to
but
do
he is
things
an
my own way at this
unbelievable
moment.
grifter. He is sitting there and crying for George Floyd. And then he goes and he votes for Trump, which is already like, all right, so that's something of a hypocrisy, I suppose. Kind of weird. I suppose. Listen, bro, I don't know how many Floydians voted for Trump, but he's one of them. And he sues people. And on behalf of Copyzilla, we must defend him at all costs. Unbelievable cringe.
Attacks that we just saw. If you thought those made him look bad,
On
it
behalf of children with diabetes, we must buy Lunchly.
sounds like Logan Paul is way more worried about this information. He
Oh.
might end up being the one responsible for making this evidence public in the first
Oh.
place.
Yeah, Logan Paul just doesn't understand the Streisand effect. You cannot silence people like this. You can't silence a story like this.
True. He's trying to silence his critics, and that's why I make these videos. Absolutely. These videos are being made because you are trying to silence your critics.
And you
Bro,
can't
Logan Paul is like the Greta Thunberg of YouTube.
try to hide this information.
Bro is 2 days away from marching to Gaza to save Palestine.
Because it's always going to come back to bite you. Especially when you are the one who tried to sue someone here. Obviously, all of your scummy bullshit is going to come out in discovery because that's just part of the legal process. And he kind of screwed himself the second he tried to file this motion for confidentiality.
And so we really wouldn't have known that there was anything in here that Paul is really afraid of getting out. That
right.
is until Logan Paul filed his motion to preserve
Dude, because obviously if he wants to preserve confidentiality, he's obviously hiding something.
confidentiality designations.
So it turns out the thing that's worse than the scummy text messages is that he's being investigated by the FBI and the SEC. And you know
That's the second time you've
letter organizations
sent
are
it.
starting to investigate you.
No, not yet, not yet, not yet. I'm not interested yet.
Three-letter organizations coming after you. That's some dangerous shit. All right, you're
Like I said, I'll deal with it in time. At this moment, not yet.
Shit, you are mega cooked. Who's the four-letter organization? LGBT, obviously. If they come for you, it's over. It's Jover. It's literally Jover.
Now we know that the evidence he desperately tried to keep secret was in fact a number
For
of
now,
investigations by the SEC and FBI into the whole cryptozo team, including
I'll chill for a bit.
Couldn't say anything because Eddie was being investigated by the FBI, and that was confidential information. It's all over the internet. I've been let on for years, bro. I've also asked you to audit the contract for the game and see where the money went so many times, and that never happened.
Can you hear me? You see? Can you hear? I think. Joanna or Francis.
Do you see how this looks?
I see how it looks.
What did you do?
Tried to help to get the project done. That's all I did.
I think there's a piece of
Just waiting on someone right now to stream.
He really thinks getting someone in the back of his car to talking to somebody and saying, "Guys, I'm trying my best to get as much accountability as I possibly can. Please help me get accountability. I really want everyone to make money through my game."
Yeah, I wonder who would leave out information here. This is hilarious. Logan having to pretend like he doesn't know what's going on. Yeah, guys, it's actually my team that did all the bad stuff. Everything that was remotely scummy or illegal.
Yeah, the name that I had my brand on, that people got scammed for by investing into, that I have the money to pay them back, that I decided not to pay them back. I want to make sure that everyone knows that some random fucking nameless retard on my team is the one that's actually accountable for all this.
Or anything that involved the scam was just my team, guys. Nothing to do with me. I mean, look at me. I'm good guy Logan.
Bro, it's so perfect, all right? Mr. Beast hires a registered pedophile to work in his videos, and then Logan Paul hires professional scammers to work on his crypto projects. Listen,
Yeesh.
we're made for each other. A match
So dumb.
Unbelievable. This is incredible. The Gatheists have assembled.
Scolding my team over here. That probably means I'm innocent, right? I'm being so mean to them.
Guys, can you record me from behind while I tell my team that you guys need to stop scamming my fans, please? Thank you, bro. All right, are you rolling? All right, I'm gonna call them now. You rolling? Okay, I'm gonna call them now. Team, why are you scamming my fans? All right, guys, cut. That was the roll. We're gonna publish that now.
Confronting them on the phone. And I love how he tries to say that his team is being investigated. Bro, you are also being
Of course you're getting investigated. Your name is on the project.
investigated. You are this project. Your name was on it. You were promoting it. You definitely knew what was going on. And it's just so pathetic that it's even come to this. Like, you couldn't just take accountability and pay back the CryptoZoo victims. You were bragging about making millions of dollars a day. And that's literally just how much you had to pay the CryptoZoo victims. I mean, let's not forget, this guy literally apologized and then did a complete 180.
Fucking crazy as part. Just a lot of you might not remember this. CoffeeZilla exposed him for allegedly being a scammer. He immediately published a video calling CoffeeZilla out. He got backlash. He deleted his.
All right.
He made another video apologizing for being part of the scam.
See.
And then he deleted that video. And then he uploaded another video saying he's gonna sue CoffeeZilla. Is that not just the slimiest scumfuck grift behavior of all time?
80. He decided that his ego was way too important and he just didn't bother following through with any of his promises. Then we learned that Coffee's actually the one who whistleblew to the FBI and the SEC.
Bro, so fucking based.
W for coffee.
It's not a good practice. But fuck these guys. Honestly, Fafo, bro. Fafo. If you are going to go out there and you are going to be making the lives of so many other people worse, I'm all for it. I think it's based. I think it's awesome. If you're going to publicly be an asshole, it's not my problem if someone, says you should go to the FBI. You fucked over so many people, in my opinion.
Okay. Well, there's no information.
Logan Paul, both names have an L, one in the beginning, one at the end. Everything in between the L's is a giant loser. A giant sandwich. All 7 swing states couldn't save him for the FBI.
Then I'm not telling you.
But now we've learned that Logan Paul himself was and is currently being investigated for allegedly defrauding CryptoZoo investors.
So dope.
And what's more, we now learned the identity of the whistleblower. Who else but CoffeeZilla?
CoffeeZilla W. Great guy.
Dude, that is so glorious. It's like you really tried to bully me with these bullshit lawsuits? Okay, anyway, let me get my homie Cash Patel on the phone. The owner of Cash is curious about where your fucking money went. Listen, it's not the Epstein files, so he'll be on top of this.
Himself.
Bro, Coffee is actually such a legend for this.
I
and
agree.
this is kind of the reason you know that Coffee was genuine in his intentions when he was exposing Logan Paul. Because he didn't just make a YouTube video about it trying to get some quick views. He actually reported him to the FBI and the SEC, and he was actually trying to get legitimate justice and not just some weird attempt at defaming him. So now we get a bit of the timeline here. Basically, Coffee wants to combine the case of Logan suing him and CryptoZoo investors suing Logan.
That's crazy.
Because both of those cases hinge on the same facts, right? Whether or not Logan is actually a scammer. And essentially,
Of course he's a scammer. Jesus Christ.
This FBI investigation is not that important, and Coffee is just trying to embarrass.
Anyone that says, listen, the FBI's investigating me, but it's not important, they're all retards. Dude, I love how all of my arch nemesis. By the way, I'm just saying, I've made a lot of videos on Hassan Piker and basically reporting him to the FBI. Hassan didn't block me on Twitter yet. Logan Paul did. He blocked me on Twitter. So I'm just saying, all the Nux enemies are actually getting shat upon.
Oh,
Twitter's
boy.
working together to cancel me on a daily basis, but I keep winning, boys.
Embarrass me in the public.
Always winning.
Judge me by my enemies, for real, for real. Scammers and terrorists, holy.
Zilla's motion to transfer, which is where he's asking the court to transfer this case from San Antonio to Austin so it can be litigated closer to the CryptoZoo class action case. Paul filed a
Lol.
motion to preserve confidentiality.
Of course.
That's the motion that told
But do you have something to hide?
panicking over this evidence getting out. In it, Paul pointed
What
all
things are you hiding, Logan?
claiming that he included those sealed exhibits in his motion to transfer for no legitimate reason, and that he did it just to harm and embarrass Paul to the court.
It's not gonna work. If you file this motion to hide shit, it's not gonna work. Yeah, so I just wanted to check. Maybe he unblocked me. This is so sad.
Ew,
This is
Prime.
so sad. I cannot believe Logan Paul has blocked
I've seen the Prime bottles
Friday.
sold by our
Coffee would risk his entire life and reputation just to
marketplace
embarrass
nearby.
Logan Paul. I mean, if
No, and
It's
Logan Paul
not
doesn't believe that either.
expensive, so I'm not gonna buy that shit. I'm not
He probably does.
ever gonna try that shit
humiliate and embarrass him, he would just
unless I'm
apologize
paid to
for
do
it.
it.
The fact that we had to literally find this information out through some weird legal documents and a lawyer YouTuber
But
means that he wasn't
at
trying
this
to
moment,
humiliate
no.
Logan at all. And frankly, I don't think Coffee needs to embarrass Logan at all.
I keep pressing shift because that's the dash or sprint button in other games. Lately, I've been playing Borderlands and Tiny Tina's Wonderlands.
I've said it about AOC. All right, dude. Operation Let Them Speak keeps working.
Yeah, Operation Let Them Speak.
There's not much more he could possibly do. He'd probably have to go to Japan and film another dead body. That would
Oof,
probably
oof.
make people hate him more.
That's
So pretty
bad.
dumb argument by Logan, in my opinion.
This, Paul says, was by all appearances a deliberate attempt to advance a false narrative to the federal government. Okay, right off the bat, a deliberate false accusation.
Me adjust
with
myself.
penalties, so that is a very heavy accusation made by Paul here.
Dude, can you imagine being Logan Paul's son going to school and people making fun of you for being Logan Paul's son?
Right.
I don't even want to think about that. But yeah, no. Obviously, saying that CoffeeZilla is lying to the government about him is fucking insane.
Yeah, apparently everybody is just after Logan Paul. Nobody wants to do legitimate critique. The world revolves around Logan Paul. Everybody's just trying to embarrass him.
Okay.
He really thinks he's the main
One.
character.
Oh,
You don't understand.
let's stop
Bro was
there.
promoting Lunchley at his daughter's birth. Like, what are we talking about? He's gone. He is completely gone. He's cooked.
Dude, get over yourself. You're not that important. And the thing is, he's not even important to Coffee, because apparently Coffee does this stuff all the time. He whistleblows a lot of people to these organizations, and some of them actually end up getting arrested as
That is so fucking crazy. So CoffeeZilla will make a video exposing them, and then he'll just take that video, package it up, and send it to the FBI and the SEC. And then, he'll give you an update here and there. It's like, yo, this guy that I exposed actually got arrested.
Lol.
W in chat. Buy my merch, Mavericks.
as well. So he's basically the local janitor, just taking the trash out and giving pieces of shit like Logan what they deserve. And don't get me wrong, it takes a long while, but eventually karma does find its way. Now this
Yep, karma does find its way.
Works, okay? Y'all might be haters, y'all might be retarded, but Operation Let Them Speak works. Eventually, shit comes around. Because I like justice, but you know who likes justice more than me? God likes justice. I'm just saying, I read the Bible.
next part, Logan's lawyers deliver possibly the worst argument ever.
Oh shit, let's go.
The reason that Van Dyson misled the government so brazenly, of course, was that his goal was to prompt the government to investigate and build cases against plaintiffs specifically, whom he had never even spoken to about the project, in order to further harm plaintiff, and he hoped ultimately claim credit and raise his own profile in the event
What?
investigations
Back.
resulted in criminal charges or civil penalties against him. And basically what he's
Oh, I still
saying
don't know.
is Paul claims that CoffeeZilla
Or is it
didn't
still
give him
lagged?
any
Yep,
information
it's
about
lagged.
any other
What?
characters on the CryptoZoo team, like Eddie Ibanez and Jake
Is that a backpack?
and he says that because of that, CoffeeZilla was sending the government
Guess
down
they
the
changed
rabbit
it.
hole to focus specifically on Logan Paul and to ignore everyone else on the CryptoZoo team.
So real quick, just going over this part again, in order to further harm plaintiff, and he hoped that ultimately he'll claim credit and raise his own profile in the event the investigations resulted in criminal charges or civil penalties against him.
This is painful. This is painful. Oh my lord.
Acting like an idiot as always.
Court for being exposed for an alleged crypto scam is the only reason why he was exposed is because the other guy just wants views on his videos.
Lol.
So this clown is actually saying that CoffeeZilla reported Logan to the
He
government.
reported him to the FBI because he wanted to make a good YouTube video. Your Honor, in my client's defense, CoffeeZilla was just aura farming, okay? Alright, in defense of my
Idiotic.
client, Logan Paul, CoffeeZilla was just aura farming, called the FBI was just to bolster his aura, to give him more riz on the internet.
Lol.
It was to excite the TikTok audience that he was trying to breach.
Government because he wanted to raise his own profile if Logan was found guilty and got criminal charges or civil penalties.
Your Honor, the reason why he
Got a
told
head.
the FBI that my client is a scammer was because he really wanted to go back on Joe Rogan. Okay, in my client's defense, CoffeeZilla is kind of like an anime villain, and my client is more like the protagonist. Okay, he has Goku hair.
So Logan's lawyers are basically admitting, like, okay, maybe Logan might be guilty, but Coffee only did this to raise his own reputation and not actually.
Are the lawyers as stupid as Logan Paul?
My client
Are you
isn't
kidding me?
guilty. CoffeeZilla, okay, is an aura farmer. Dude, why are we even trying, bro? This is crazy. Logan Paul, bro, next time get a Jewish lawyer. Like, dude, get a Jewish lawyer. Bro, if that's the best your lawyer's got, you are 1,000% fucked. What are we even talking about?
So they're saying Coffee is not exactly wrong, but his intentions.
Yes, I am a scammer. However, that guy is a jerk.
Were wrong, apparently. Bro, that is the worst argument I've ever seen.
No. You haven't been keeping up with the Diddy trial. Diddy's argument in court is, yeah, I abuse women, but I don't sex traffic them. Okay, listen, that's
Oh
literally
God.
Diddy's argument in court right now. I don't know if Logan decided to borrow Diddy's lawyers, but holy schmiblets, this is crazy.
Who is this guy's lawyer? My God. Put that meme, this is my lawyer, I'm cooked, boys. This is embarrassing. You're literally throwing your own client under the bus.
Oh, so
Who made this
stupid.
video, Legal Bites, is a lawyer too, right? And she talks about how she didn't even make this video for a long time because she wanted to make sure she got Logan's argument properly.
Oh.
Logan's side was so stupid that it literally did not make any sense. And she was so confused.
Yeah, the Chewbacca defense.
Video a little bit longer than I should
That's what I
rather than
thought
move
of.
forward to publish it, in part because I've been trying to wrap my mind around this argument. Throughout my career,
Yeah, at least.
I have often found myself in moments of pause when reading someone else's arguments that don't quite click for me. And the dilemma always is, am I just not understanding the other side's argument? Am I
So let me get this straight. She
To confuse
story, okay?
people so much
She held off on this story.
that they won.
Logan Paul's defense
But at least this one is.
retarded. She thought she had to be misunderstanding it. Oh my god.
Lol.
That's crazy. Listen, I had this story for a while. I really wanted to break the news, but it's so retarded. I thought I must be getting
Oh.
maybe clouded by something like
Okay,
bias
jobs,
from
quests.
seeing the other side clearly?
Only
Or
one?
does this argument just really suck that bad? But anyway, all of that is to say, I think I've landed in the place that this argument by Logan Paul, where he says that CoffeeZilla misled the government and essentially did it for clicks and to claim credit in the event the investigations resulted in criminal charges.
The reason why he exposed me was because, well, yes, I am a scammer. He's just doing it for clout,
Increase
so fuck
that.
him.
It's just a really bad argument.
Yeah, no
Like, I'm
shit.
sorry, but to me, it just does not make sense. Setting aside the fact that CoffeeZilla showed in response that he did, in fact, provide a bunch of information to the
No.
FBI about the entire.
No.
Lol.
CoffeeZilla makes contact with an FBI agent and provides information about the entire CryptoZoo team. Bro, how are you possibly gonna win with this argument? Logan's like, listen, I might be scamming, but he's a snitch.
Entire CryptoZoo team, and that this included information about Jake Greenbaum and Eddie Ibanez. Even if he didn't send that information to those guys, why would the government not look into the activities of the entire team if they suspected that even just one member of the team had maybe defrauded investors?
Logan
Oof.
hired his lawyers off Temu, bro. Dude, can you imagine that your lawyer's argument sounds so incredibly stupid that other lawyers look at it and don't even believe it's real because it just
Nah,
sounds.
dude, that's fucking awesome. You're so wrong. That is literally goated.
Yeah, might have been Timu lawyers.
Nah, dude, you're so wrong. This is the greatest thing ever. Lawyers cannot fathom this level of retardation. This is a level of retardation that they have never seen before. Wow, dude. That's insanity. Bro.
Sounds that dumb. Also, the other
Bro,
argument.
better call Saul. Saul Goodman wouldn't defend you, man. Saul Goodman wouldn't defend this guy.
Definitely.
Your Honor, in defense of my client, he might be guilty, but CoffeeZilla was watching a little too much Naruto.
Is even more funny. Basically, Logan was saying that Coffee only reported him to the FBI and not his team, so that they would only charge Logan with a crime.
But it turns out he did report his whole team.
First off, that is completely brain dead. We literally just saw proof that Coffee reported the other people as well.
Dude.
And hypothetically,
Yeah.
even if he only reported Logan, of course they would be investigating the whole project and
Yeah.
every member of the team that was involved, right?
It's FBI.
Lawyers be like, listen, the reason why he's calling me out and not my team is because he's only doing it for clout. And their response is, bro, he literally did send the information of your entire team. Your Honor, my client might be guilty, but he's also retarded.
Just because you only have information on one person doesn't mean you're trying to exonerate the rest of his team. But I just love how their defense is, no, not I didn't commit the crime. It's Coffee is reporting me for the wrong reasons, and he just wants to get social media likes and not actually put me in prison. How pathetic can you actually be, bro?
How is your
If she-
brain?
Logan
It's
is
so
truly-
bad.
How does your brain work?
His argument just doesn't make sense. Because the only way Coffee would be able to raise his reputation by reporting Logan to the FBI was if Logan actually was a criminal and there was merit to his case. So basically, if Coffee reported Logan to the FBI and nothing actually came out of it, and Logan is completely innocent, then Coffee's
Jesus.
reputation would actually go down.
Absolutely.
For having a false flag, for basically getting the story wrong, right? His
Well,
reputation.
then he would have slandered him, right? If he basically called him out for being a scammer, and then
Mhm.
the FBI and the SEC investigate it and find him innocent, and that he's not a scammer, then you could argue that CoffeeZilla did slander him. So obviously he's
still
gonna
not
want the FBI to follow up
live.
on his investigation. Obviously.
Must be
was
busy.
lower. So the only way.
So the defense has to be, even if it's true, and I am guilty of being a scammer, he's just doing it for clout.
Okay, I'm just
I don't
gonna
even
chill
know
for a
how
bit.
it's supposed to be a defense.
To actually raise his reputation is being right about Logan.
If CoffeeZilla misled the government when he presented a whistleblower claim about CryptoZoo, how would that result in criminal charges? In order to get to the stage of criminal charges or civil penalties that he supposedly wants to be thanked for, according to this argument, there has to be enough legitimacy in CoffeeZilla's whistleblower complaint to get to that result. And that would mean
So
that
dumb.
whatever was in CoffeeZilla's whistleblower complaint
So
was
dumb.
not misleading the government.
Uh.
And importantly to the defamation claims ultimately in question here in this case, that would also mean that CoffeeZilla reasonably believed that Logan Paul and the others defrauded
Obviously.
the public or defrauded their investors with CryptoZoo.
Obviously, that's why he A, made a bunch of videos, B, went on a bunch of podcasts, C, and told you, the FBI to look into this shit. He put his reputation on the line. He put his reputation, he put his name on the line, and he's getting sued for it, and he's not like buckling, right? He's actually fighting this lawsuit against a billionaire. Gramps, thanks for the sub.
To put it another way, for CoffeeZilla to receive accolades from the public over Logan Paul getting charged, there has to be fire to all that smoke. So how does that make sense for CoffeeZilla to think, I'm going to mislead the SEC and the FBI into investigating Logan Paul's
Yeah, obviously being a whistleblower and asking the FBI to investigate Logan Paul is not going to result in him getting credit unless the
Yeah.
FBI finds him guilty.
Jesus.
That neighbor is guilty. I got the news right here.
specifically. And then when they do find enough to charge him with federal crimes, I'll accept the congratulations for it.
Yeah, you gotta do some crazy mental gymnastics to come to this conclusion. Apparently, Coffee is just 5,000 IQ here, and he's apparently falsely reporting Logan to the FBI and the SEC, you know,
For
which could
clout.
definitely be
For
a
clout.
crime of some sort. He's apparently specifically doing this so that they can find no wrongdoing, and that is somehow going to make CoffeeZilla more popular for...
That's exactly why Logan's argument makes no sense. Logan's argument is he's only doing it for clout, which implies that he's right and he is a scammer. Because if he's found innocent by the FBI and he's not a scammer, this is not going to help CoffeeZilla's reputation. The only way it helps Coffee's reputation is if Logan Paul is a scammer. That's the only way it'll help him. So by him making this argument, he's basically saying, yeah, I'm a scammer, but also I'm retarded.
Getting the story wrong in public literally makes
Okay.
negative sense. Logan trying to find any way to squirm out of this is just hilarious. Bro, just
trying.
put the fries in the bag. You're so completely cooked. Now she
Listen, welcome home, boys. Welcome to McDonald's. Welcome home, Logan. Hope you're gonna enjoy making license plates in prison. Send regards to Hamas Diddy Piker over there.
about how Coffee actually reports a lot of these people to these organizations like the FBI and the SEC,
Oh
and
my
Logan
God.
isn't special. He isn't the only one that got reported.
Yep.
It's public record that CoffeeZilla has been a whistleblower before and continues to be a whistleblower in other cases after CryptoZoo. Specifically, it's common knowledge that he had a strong hand in blowing open the lid about the FTX fraud, and
Okay.
that's a big
Yeah, that's true. That's definitely good on his reputation.
Haha.
reason why Sam Bankman-Fried was convicted of a number of federal offenses.
No, actually, that didn't happen. Coffee was just trying to get more subscribers on.
Yeah,
YouTube.
we're trying to get some more
By the way, I want to tell you
clout.
something incredibly true and incredibly real. If you are doing something good, okay, you're doing a righteous action. However, you are doing this action largely because it's your job to do this righteous action. It doesn't make the action any less righteous. It's like saying, I don't care that you're a heart surgeon and you save
Yep.
thousands of people by doing open heart surgery. You're just doing it for the money. Like, what the fuck is that supposed to mean? He saved 100 people. Like, dog, he just saved 100 people's lives. What are you talking about? That's the argument he's making. It's like, I mean, yeah, he's exposing all these scammers and helping a lot of people from getting scammed and defrauded, but like, he's doing it.
Good
for clout.
surgeon
So, that's crazy.
heals their I mean,
Defund the police. Am I right? Am I right? They're getting paid. They're
helps
doing it
their
for, they're doing it for
patients
money.
instead of milking them
Like,
for
of
their
course. His
insurance.
master plan was actually to put Logan in prison so that he could get a free lifetime supply of Lunchly and
Bro,
Prime.
honestly though, the truth of the matter
This
is,
Prime is
the longer
disgusting.
he's out of prison, the more content you can make of this retard. Because this dude grifts every single day. So the more time he's not in prison, the more grifting he will do. So the more content you could make. Keeping him out
No.
of prison actually is better for content. I'm just saying.
Just like how Hassan is being milked by a lot of people.
You might disagree with me, but I actually firmly believe this is true. Because of CoffeeZilla exposing all these crypto scams, people know about these crypto scams. So many more people would fall for them, and I mean all of them. The Trump coin scams and the allegedly, and the CoffeeZilla ones and the celebrity ones. People wouldn't realize all of these coins were just blatant rug pulls. If not for people like CoffeeZilla that actually exposes this shit. I think he's done an unbelievable net positive to the world.
Logan would think everything is about views. He operates his entire life based on views. Keep in mind, this is the same
Yeah.
guy who promoted Lunchly.
I'm so happy. I think it's important to make fun of him for this as much as we possibly can. I think it is. I never invested in Bitcoin. I did invest in Bitcoin. Personally. I made like $70,000 on Bitcoin. But anyway, that's just a random little nux flex. But who cares about
Yeah.
that? The point is, dog, he was promoting Lunchly and Prime at his daughter's birth.
At the birth of his child. You
Oh.
can't even make this shit up. Bro is just a sociopath. Now this next part is absolutely
This is why you need to make fun of retards. You need to make fun of retards as much as you possibly can.
As
The more
much
make
as you
fun of
possibly
retards,
can.
The more retards are afraid to be retarded.
brutal. Coffee actually attached evidence of the SEC thanking him for his comprehensive.
Oh! See, that's aura farming. That is insane aura farming.
Reports on these people that actually led to multiple arrests, right? So he's friendly with the SEC.
There is no fucking way bro dropped. There is no fucking way bro included the thank you note in the court case. Holy shit. Oh my god. Dude, CoffeeZilla, feel free to reach out anytime. I could give you the Jew connections to get you to Cash Patel if you want. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I
Bro,
just
the
hope.
FBI too, bro. Coffee is doing God's work here.
And as CoffeeZilla said in a
Yeah, I'm not gonna
footnote
bring that
in
up.
his response that made me chuckle, to be honest. Logan Paul
Alright.
isn't special to Coffee.
I love that.
Definitely
bro.
not
I
special.
absolutely love that.
He's just a
Bro,
nobody
you're
to
not
him.
the main character. I don't care about you, bro. I do not care. You are just one random disgusting little fuck. squandering around, wandering in the wilderness. I don't care. Do you have any idea how many fucking retards I've exposed aside from you, brother? Oh my god, dude. Oh my lord.
Zilla. In fact,
Bro, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. Bro's literally, he's gonna look at fucking Logan Paul. You should kill yourself now.
Don't do that,
Give him
man.
the low tier
Don't do
Godspeed.
that.
he says CoffeeZilla has routinely provided whistleblower reports to the FBI and SEC in the hopes of stopping cryptocurrency
Based.
scams. While not publicized, CoffeeZilla's reports have led to multiple arrests and guilty pleas. And then he
Yeah,
attacked
multiple arrests have been made because of this guy. Like, what are you even supposed to do at that point? Like, if it's so obvious that he is a force of good in the world that is directly actually impacting these court cases, you can't not possibly say that he's doing this just for, like, a cloud grift. Right? Like, there's no way you could actually do this.
some exhibits showing some of his prior correspondence with someone at the SEC who told him that his reports and some other unrelated matter that he had sent them were found to be very helpful and well done, and his report to them on the CryptoZoo matter
Weird.
appears to be from the same mold.
Bro.
Is there no
Him hitting him with the,
clear lag?
not important to me is insane. Your life is nothing. You serve zero purpose. You should kill yourself now and give someone else a piece of that oxygen in the ozone
Don't do
layer
that.
that's covered up so we can breathe inside this blue trap bubble. Like, what are you even here for? To worship me? Kill yourself. Bro's gonna fucking hit him with that shit. Like, what are you gonna do, bro?
And his report to them on the CryptoZoo matter appears to be from the same mold.
Damn.
So here we got the message from the government official. Thank you for the information collected and synthesized in your report. Presumably all tips submitted are reviewed by the office based on a number of factors.
What?
If the subjects or conduct relate to an ongoing investigation, the information will be forwarded
Thought something
to the
was-
relevant case team.
True. By the way, I think I'm just gonna show you this for the record. Logan Paul, I don't mean to be rude here, but you're not his most popular video.
Lol.
I Show Speed scam and a scam on Shark Tank were both bigger videos than your crypto scam, bro. You're not the main
You're
character,
irrelevant.
bro. You're just another little rung on the ladder. Another
Yeah.
egg waiting to be cracked. Just another piece of shit on the side of the road.
I can't guarantee that will be us in this instance. Personally, I found your reports in the other matter very helpful and well done, and this appears to be from the same mold. So I just wanted to say we appreciate it. Happy to chat anytime. Logan is gonna lose.
Dude, no! The FBI said happy to chat anytime!
Lol.
Oh, Logan, you little bitch. Oh, God. Bro, when you fuck around, you find out. I'm just saying, karma's glorious.
Lose his
Ah,
mind.
karma
Like,
is
oh
definitely
my God, the
glorious.
guys about to prosecute me are friendly with coffee, bro. And just so you know, this is relevant to CryptoZoo. We have this other segment here. Just wanted to let you know, guys, I submitted a detailed report on Logan's involvement with CryptoZoo. We got the TLDR, the cryptocurrency, NFTs, 23 million YouTube subscribers. We got all of it. The game which sold millions does not work.
Can you
Damn.
imagine anything worse to Logan Paul, who does appear low-key obsessed with
Retarded.
CoffeeZilla, that CoffeeZilla doesn't even consider him to be unique in all of this? Like, in the midst of all of this
Yeah.
high-stakes litigation,
Dude is being sued. He
We're
exposed
just a
him. He went on Joe
pebble.
Rogan. You're not important. Your life means nothing to me.
which has the capacity to...
Bro, can you imagine that being in court? Coffee's... Dude, this is a bigger flex than you think. This isn't just like some internet beef where some guy said, you mean nothing to me. CoffeeZilla submitted to court that Logan Paul means nothing to him. He is a filler villain. He is a random little arc somewhere past in the anime, okay? Bro, you think Goku cares about Frieza now that he's fighting in fucking whatever the fuck is happening in Dragon Ball Super?
ruin CoffeeZilla financially. Like, this is legitimately a serious matter and, you know, not fun for CoffeeZilla, obviously.
Oh, God.
But in the midst of all of that, CoffeeZilla is able to still underhandedly...
You are a Raditz! You are a Raditz to me, my friend! You are tuning exams! I am currently fighting the Akatsuki, goddammit! You are nothing! Bro, this is like insane aura farming. I've never seen it. He literally, his argument to court was like, I don't give a shit about this guy.
just like insult Paul in this way. And the fact that this kind of insult is delivered through a footnote just emphasizes the point that it's not even worth saying.
Bro, it's a PS. It's like you write this letter saying that this guy's a scammer, he's a fraud, he's a freak, I don't like him, he's a bitch, he's a fraud, he scams lots of people, he employs scammers, he sold millions, he never refunded anybody. Thank you for reading. That's everything that's important. P.S. He is not important. He is not the main character. He is not unique. I don't care about him at all.
There's no main character in the story.
He is like dog shit that you step in and it's annoying to clean your shoe.
In the body of the pleading, Logan Paul just isn't special enough to dedicate that kind of real estate.
That is diabolical. Using a footnote to subtly shit on Logan Paul
that's
in
awesome.
a legal setting.
I'll finish this layer, then I'm
Just
done.
popped a blood vessel reading that.
Just
Bro needs to film himself in
not
Japan
feeling
after
well.
this absolute destruction. Now, lucky for Logan, one of the organizations did actually close their investigation. It seems the SEC had this investigation deposed, and this was probably due to them simply handing off the investigation to the FBI. And there was a bunch of events going on, like a recent change in the government as well, where different organizations were given different priorities. So don't get it twisted, the FBI investigation is still ongoing, but Logan is taking any opportunity to take a dub here.
The SEC closed out its investigation, which he argues means they found no wrongdoing, and he says that all other federal investigation is basically dormant and has gone nowhere, which he says means basically the same thing, no wrongdoing. But CoffeeZilla however goes into detail about what happened with these investigations and obviously has a different take on it. CoffeeZilla submits supplemental information to the SEC and FBI to include a more thorough analysis. And on the same day, Logan Paul receives a subpoena to testify regarding CryptoZoo before a grand jury. And not
Bro, dude, this is fucking crazy. Like, this is actually insane. It's like, Logan Paul, you think this is you, okay? You think this is you, bro. After 1,000 years, I'm free type motherfucker. You think this is literally you. My arch nemesis. Coming out of nowhere to be my arch nemesis. This is you! This is you, bro! You are a putty patroller! You wish you were a Rita Repulsa! You are a nothing! You are one of the nameless, shapeless blobs I step on my way to work in the morning. Go eat your lunchly, okay?
Alright.
Not only that, but the Central District of California issued an amended search warrant for all of Paul's electronic devices.
I really
for
want to
evidence
finish
of
this
securities
part, but
fraud,
I'll
wire fraud,
leave that
money
for
laundering,
maybe
and
next time.
conspiracy related to
money
I just don't feel like it
laundering.
today.
Oh my God, we're going everywhere. All out.
CryptoZoo. And it goes on.
I'm enjoying this way too much. Dude, there is something about assholes getting obliterated that just makes me happy. And not in the sexy way.
Then on March 7th, the SEC subpoenaed Paul for information related to CryptoZoo and
Fuck around, find out, fuck around, find out, fuck around, find out.
other alleged crypto scams Paul has been involved with, including Dink Doink. Then on June...
Dink doink! They're pulling up every single Logan Paul crypto project. Everything is under investigation. Dog, they are coming for you. And they will turn over every line.
Alright, that should be it for now.
They will leave no stone unturned. Holy shit.
June 10th, 2024.
I'm really not
Paul was
feeling
subpoenaed for
great.
SEC investigation. So
Oh,
the SEC decided
doesn't
to
feel-
scale back its crypto enforcement
Love that.
action and issues closing letters to Logan Paul and many others.
Love
The
that.